Okay, so question number 8. We've got curve has the equation y equals sine of 5x plus cos of 3x. Find the equation of the tangent to the curve at the point pi and minus 1. Okay, so this brings in some of the work we did last year. So we got y is equal to sine of 5x plus cos of 3x. We can differentiate that. dy over dx is equal to, so it'd be 5 cos 5x minus 3 sine of 3x. So that's our differential. Now we look at the point here. So at the point, because that's where we want to find the tangent, pi of minus 1, what's our gradient? So dy over dx is equal to 5 cos of 5 pi minus 3 sine of 3 pi. Now, we know from our sketches of the sine and cosine curve, cos of pi is equal to minus 1, so cos of 5 pi is also equal to minus 1. We can say the same for sine of pi is equal to 0. Sine of 3 pi is equal to 0. Check those in your calculator. So we can say that our gradient is equal to 5 times minus 1 minus 3 times 0. So our gradient is minus 5. So our gradient is minus 5. We can now write the equation of the tangent. I'm just going to do that over here. Now if you recall from last year, to write the equation of the tangent, remember y minus y1 is equal to the gradient m times x minus x1. Let's say at pi minus 1. So we say y minus y1 is there minus 1. Y minus minus 1. Put that in brackets, makes it easier to read. Our gradient and tangent is minus 5 times x minus pi. And we just expand and simplify. So we can bring everything to the left hand side. So we go y plus 5x minus 5 pi plus 1 equals 0. There we go. That's our equation of the tangent. It's an unusual one because we got 5 pi and 1, so that's our constant there. Right, good. Hope that helps. You can hit pause and write it down. Okay, so question 9 is it's very similar. Let's give ourselves some room to work. There we go. So we got y equals 2x squared minus sine x. I'm pretty sure now, after looking at question 8, you can have a good go at this one. If we differentiate that, we get 4x minus cos x. Now, it says find the equation of the normal to the curve at the point where the x-coordinate is pi. So they've given us the x-coordinate. I mean, we can work out the y-coordinate, just stick it in there. But let's just look at the differential. So at x is equal to pi, dy over dx is equal to 4 pi minus cos of pi. And we know that cos of pi is minus 1, so it's going to be equal to 4 pi minus 1 equals 4 pi equals 4 pi plus 1. So that's at pi. Let's just find the y value at x equals pi. y is equal to 2 times pi squared minus sine of pi. Now we know sine of pi is equal to 0, so that's equal to 2 pi squared. So the coordinates are pi and 2 pi squared. So we want to find the equation of the normal. At pi 2 pi squared. So we've got our formula, y minus y1 is equal to the gradient of the normal, m times x minus x1. So if we put in what we know, we've got y minus y1, 2 pi squared, is equal to, now the gradient of the normal is going to be the negative reciprocal of that, so it's going to be 1 over 4 pi plus 1 times x minus x1, which is pi. And all we've got to do now is simplify that. So I'm dividing on this side, so I'm going to multiply it on that side. I'm just going to work on the right hand side here, give myself a bit of room. So that becomes a multiplication over there. So let's write it in here. Oh, hang on, it's the negative reciprocal. Don't forget the minus there. So we've got 4 pi plus 1 times y minus 2 pi squared is equal to minus x minus pi. So if we simplify, expand out, so I got 4 pi plus 1 times y. I think that's similar to that. Minus 4 pi plus 1 I tell you what, it'd be easier if I let's just rub that out. Oops. There we go. So if I write that as minus 2 pi squared times 4 pi plus 1 is equal to minus x minus pi. So in order to combine my pi's, I think I'm going to have to expand that out. So yeah, so if I leave this the same, 4 pi plus 1 times y minus 8 pi cubed minus 2 pi squared is equal to minus x plus pi. Bring everything over to the right hand side. I'm going to make it look like the equation we're trying to solve. So x minus 4 pi plus 1 times y minus 8 pi cubed minus 2 pi squared minus pi is equal to 0. And I can factorize this for pi, for negative pi, and that should solve it then. X minus 4 pi plus 1 times y minus, take the pi out, and you're left with 8 pi squared minus 2 pi, plus 2 pi plus 1 equals 0. And that's exactly what we have in the question. Good. So hit pause, write it down, and have a go at another question.